Afternoon, guys. Welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well. Keeping safe. Keeping each other safe. Spreading the love during this pandemic because we all need a little bit of loving, guys. We all need a little bit of loving. Before I go any further, please check the ticker bar below. There you go. Come on. There we go. Please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. This afternoon, I'm so grateful we hit the 750 subscriber mark. We're actually on about 751, 752 now. Please keep on sharing. Please tell your friends and family because we're so close now to that 1K, and it's making me ever so proud, both of myself because of my speech impediment. I never knew, but so many people would enjoy the crap in which I talk, but also as well, I'm enjoying the crowd in which we getting together. Right, yeah, 750 subscribers. Jesus, unbelievable. So I'm just gonna have a little swig. Right, let's talk football. Yeah, let's talk football. First of all, basically regarding my two videos I did last time. The first one was regarding Mehmet Dalman. I know it's a couple of Cardiff fans who may not, didn't like what I done last night. Thought I was a bit rude calling him a liar. But in my book, if someone says something and the evidence, company's house evidence is clearly in front of you, then, let's just say at least he unearthed some untruths. Let's just say that. Let's go on a chat, yeah? Randy, hi Brownie, why did you cancel your live stream yesterday? To be honest, Randy, I was a bit disappointed, basically because my battery went. I had other work in which I needed to sort out yesterday, and my phone was going constantly before the stream went live, and it was going so much, but it killed the battery, absolutely destroyed the battery. And because I was down the beach, I didn't have a charger, didn't have anywhere to charge it, so I just thought it was pointless having a couple of minutes of me bloody. So that's why. Back Cardiff City fan. Hi mate, how are you? Randy, happy half 3/4 of a K. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Randy. Much appreciated, my friend. And I tell you what, Randy, you help you try and help so much to the channel. I'm ever so grateful, my friend. That's a good day, Randy. 248. I know we are so close. It's unbelievable. We are so close. It is unbelievable. Just come back from the gym. 3:47. Yeah, too tired. And the gym's over 24/7. I know some in the UK were. I've never seen a 24-hour gym in Spain unless it's like maybe in Madrid or something like that. Definitely not down here. Carlo, going to Madrid. Yes. And I tell you what, this is how I'm proud of this channel. Because last night, it was with the help of El Chicharito TV, which is a Spanish football show. The moment they confirmed that, I went bang live on YouTube, right? And quite frankly, I am proud of myself doing that because once I uploaded it, I couldn't believe the lack of other people even mentioning it. It took Fabrizio Romano 13 hours after I uploaded that video to even mention Ancelotti. I'm so proud. Yeah, and nothing against Fabrizio Romano. Well, I am a little bit because I think that he breeds on chance, really. I think he breeds on chance. He breeds on a lot of contacts, but I definitely done one over. David Ornstein beat him by about 11 hours. You know, if you want to hear a proper breaking news, it's football with Brownie. None of these nonsense bloody football transfer reporters. That's for sure. Randy, hit the likes, people. Subscribe to Football with Brownie. Thank you, Andy. Much appreciated. Thank you, Andy. Much appreciated. That can't damn his liar. Yes, you know, if this is the thing. Last night, I had a couple of people have a go at me. Right now, it's always been the same, right? It's always been the same, no matter what club. You've got a younger generation who may not have seen bad times. They may not have seen, your club going almost against the wall. They may not have seen other bad owners, and I completely accept that, right? But a couple of things in which I will absolutely defend myself against. Well, whether people think it's a bit cringe or whatever, but it's a fact, and times are different now, right? But one guy said, "Oh, because I'm talking against the chairman, I can't be a real Cardiff City fan," right? Well, let me tell you something, my friend. If he does watch this, he says he doesn't, but no doubt I'm playing in his head. Let me tell you one thing, my friend, right? My first Cardiff City game was 1987 against Wolves, right? I was a 13-year season ticket holder, even though some of the times I didn't go, basically because, I may not have been living in the country at that time, but I still chose to be a season ticket holder during those times, right? I have spent, I couldn't tell you how much watching Cardiff City, home, away, and abroad over the years. And this is the thing as well. Yes, it was my own fault, but it was still following my club and the club in which I live. But I lost 3 years of my freedom for following Cardiff City. I actually I lost 6 months of my total freedom, and 3 months of handing 3 years of handing my passport in. Couldn't go within a radius of the ground when Cardiff had home games. I hold my hands up. I was in the wrong. I got caught. No problem at all. The court gave me the sentence. No worries at all. Okay, but to say that I'm no Cardiff City fan because I have a go at the chairman, fucking get a life, my friend. Get a life and fucking wake up. All right, and another thing as well. People said that I did not have any concrete evidence against my accusation against the chairman last night. I actually put up information, official information, which from Company's House. No, it's not some fucking graph I made up overnight for a couple of minutes. It's the official information. It's public. It's in the public domain. If you don't believe me, you spend I don't know, a couple of quid, and you get the last set of accounts Cardiff City have registered with Company's House, and you check it against the information I put out last night. To call me a liar, to claim that I had to assume I had no concrete information, when I put it in front of a camera for everybody to see, I think just absolutely destroys the argument. I'm on YouTube. I put my face on YouTube. If anyone wants to knock me, haters will always hate. I got no problem at all on that. Jesus Christ. You're talking to someone who has had a tough upbringing one way or another, right? But to just throw empty accusations at me on Twitter because you didn't like the truth all the information in which I put in the public domain after his interview last night, I think just shows a narrow-mindedness or the amount of people unwilling to accept the reality of what the hell is happening down there. It's not my fault that the accounts are late. It is not my fault. I didn't say on a live YouTube show that that we only have one owner, and that is we only have one debtor, which is the owner, and that is clearly not true. I did not say those things, so why attack me for putting a counter argument and the truth out there? Sorry, guys. Thanks, Matthew. Many thanks. Much appreciated. Is it bloody boiling? It is. It is. It's really hot. It's really picking up now. Around about the 25, 26 mark, and that's centigrade. Oh, I'm not mod anymore. I promise on my life I'm not fake. No, it's not that Cardiff City fan. I just we had a couple of issues before, and I do think I've done too many mods, so I just want to narrow it down a bit. Brownie, since you're on Robbie's since you were on Robbie's side, what do you think of Mo's video getting deleted, suppressed? Have you changed your mind? It's a good question, Randy. That's a good question. Have I changed my mind? I don't. If I'm honest with you, Randy, I don't think I'm on any. I have mentioned this before. I did take a step back because I think there's a different option in which could have been available to all parties going forward. Is that look, the bottom line is that is Mo's belief, and I got no problem at all on that. But when the stadium was full, then he did have, AFTV did also have pro-Israeli, Jewish kind of people to interview, so it balanced the argument up. Unfortunately, because they've been doing post-match interviews at home, I do, there must have been less people to choose from. I do think, look, to just balance the argument, that if you had a pro-Palestinian activist, because he is an activist, and fair play to him, if that's his beliefs, I do think you should have had, the other option would have been to have a pro-Israel activist, not to say anything, not go party political, but the way it come across, it could have been balanced. I do also have to say, though, Randy, is that I know this must be really hypocritical with me milking it with Lee Gunner, but I do think Mo is on borderline in milking the issue now. He should just move on. His channel is really picking up. Good luck to him. Good. Matthew, round on me to everyone who likes and subs today. I am going to. Yeah, it's a 24-hour gym. Okay. Here we go. Oh, he's in, is he? Here's a question. Why Cardiff signed 3 players and won't release who they are? Why the hell? I think it's because it's still under an embargo. It's a soft embargo at the moment. As far as I'm aware, it's a soft embargo, which means they can still present 3 agents in front of the cameras. So the only embargo is if they actually pay a fee for the players. I think these players in which we're talking about do have fees involved, and because they're under a soft embargo, once again, because the accounts aren't here, then they can't release the names first. Called out Dalman. Called out Dalman. Talker Brownie. Hi Steve, how are you, my friend? I'm still was cheap man. Yeah, I know. That was good. I know Man City have money. Are you worried when he said club will be? Yeah, this is another thing. Thanks, Steve, for bringing it up. Yeah, he mentioned Because many people know that there's a legal case going on regarding the issue with Emiliano Sala. I personally, I think it's a bit sad that it's gone so far down the legal route. But as someone mentioned before, you got two, egotistical owners of football clubs not willing to give an inch, and it's gone all the way to UEFA now. But what Dalman did say is that if Cardiff did lose the case in question, that they would go bust. That the City would go bust. Well, hang on, man. If finances are that bad, there was never any guarantee that Salah would have saved us from relegation. So why risk signing Salah if you didn't have the money in the first place? You know? What, did Emiliano Sala come with a guarantee that he'd stay in the Premier League? No, he didn't. I wish we would have had a chance to see him play. Unfortunately, we didn't. But he's now come out and said, because basically the case is regarding the transfer fee involved, who pays it, whose player officially was he at the time of death. So if Cardiff City lose that case, they have to pay the full transfer fee, which they should have paid, had the accident not have happened. Well, it's the same fucking transfer fee. So if they couldn't pay it, if they can't afford it, they couldn't afford it then. So why sign him in the first place? Oh, GD, top work on Sam. Thanks, Richard. Much appreciated, my friend. Thanks, Richard. Much appreciated, my friend. I hope there's away fans next season. I fancy Blackpool away, to be honest. Go down to the... Blackpool's okay. It's an okay trip. There are better trips, if I'm honest with you. It's an okay trip. Accounts of food. I thought you have to pay maybe £1 or something, see, like $1.99 or something. Maybe... I thought you still had to pay a very small fee. You did a couple of years ago. Brownie, I donated. Hopefully that money goes to... Well, first of all, thank you very much, Randy. Much appreciated for your donation. Much appreciated. Mandy says higher wages. The man needs to work first. He needs to work before he demands a wage. But thanks anyway, Randy. And Richard is laughing too. He's more of a legend. The man is an understatement. Hang on. Randy, has he broken into your account? Because this is not Randy talking. This is not Randy talking at all. Jakes pays him in Indian food. Brownie does not have to pay. Well said, Cardiff City fan. See, Cardiff fans have always been narrow-minded. Look how they hang every word on this man. It was different back then, Steve, wasn't it? It was different back then because the football was so shite. We were so low, we're down in leagues. And any bit of hope. It's a hope that kills you. No matter who you support, it's a hope that kills you as a football fan. But when you're in the bottom tier of the league, and millionaire comes in, you just. But come on, Steve. You know yourself. Those were great days under her man. When it comes to a self-amendment loss, I donated again. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Much appreciated. Surely you had £6 you owe me now. Mate, I still haven't forgotten about you wanting to buy me a pint. I know. I haven't come back yet. When I do, I'll tell you what, because I do have a gig, don't I, next year with GTFM and the guys. So I'll be on the panel. When I do come back, because I apparently I'll be in a show in the studio as well. I'll make sure that maybe I'll have a day and I'll meet as many of you as possible. Going now, boring Arsenal talk. No, where you should watch most videos. If you haven't watched it, a man got to prove everything. Oh, I haven't watched it. I will. Let's try and yes. I think we have a couple of bargains with free transfers we're doing. Maybe, but it all depends. Sometimes on math, they don't work out as bargains if the wage package is a lot being a free transfer and a signing on fee. Miss Melina, hi, Miss Melina. Hope you're well. Yeah, I know. 750 now. 750. I'm so grateful. Honestly, absolutely grateful. How was it Cardiff's fault Salah died? No one have ever said it was Cardiff's fault Salah died. I don't get it. No offence, but what's the point of blaming Cardiff for Salah? No one one's ever blamed. To be honest, I'm taking offence on that. No one has ever blamed Cardiff for that. The blame lies solely on the agent and him booking a pilot who shouldn't have flown at night time. Tom, very disappointing. Ancelotti is likely to leave the club. Basically, he's failed and he's not prepared to complete the job. Even Allardyce did better than 10. Well, the thing was, I didn't know until today, Tom, but there was a clause in Ancelotti's contract that if a Champions League qualified club come knocking, then he would be allowed to speak to them. Look, I remember Ancelotti being Real Madrid. I went to a few of the games, and once Zidane took over, Ancelotti's never been sacked. His best win ratio was at Real Madrid. Should never have been sacked. What his issue was, really, I'd be honest with you, he didn't want Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, because of a Galactico kind of element from him at the time, Gareth Bale was put on him by Florentino Perez. Now, at the time, Ancelotti, his team were European champions, and the following season, he did struggle. By bringing Bale in, his team was a bit unbalanced. And in the semi-final, I remember it because there's two mistakes really. Morata played for Juventus in the semi-final, and he was on loan from Real Madrid, and Morata actually scored in the leg in the Bernabeu, actually right in front of me. So Juventus found them out really on that game. But that Real Madrid squad was so young that Zidane, when Zidane was made manager, he didn't have to do any changes. And it's my opinion, but he rode on the back of Ancelotti's Real Madrid team to get those successes, those 3 Champions League successes. That's my opinion. People may not agree with me, but that's football for you. Blackpool are born seagulls and fans. Yeah, they do. Cardiff can't pay their bills, like Brownie can't. Leave it out. He failed at Napoli also. Did he really? Because he wasn't really given funds at Napoli, was he? He wasn't really given funds at Napoli. And to be honest with you, I don't think he was really given funds at Everton. Everton going into January transfer window, they needed strength. They needed backup, and they didn't sign anybody. Calvert-Lewin. Well, they'd signed bloody King from Bournemouth. Calvert-Lewin was again run into the ground. They had no backup for Calvert-Lewin, right? And they struggled. At one time, Ancelotti had to play 4 centre halves across the back because they didn't have a right back or they didn't have a left back. luckily, it come good for him because he won a couple of games. But that was how thin at times the Everton squad was. Everton need massive rebuilding. So listen, listen, you guys know I got a soft spot for Everton over the years. I'm telling you, if Real Madrid come calling, even if they sacked you years ago, if they come calling, no one would turn them down. I don't care what anyone is like. Whether you're a player, a manager, or a fucking ball boy, nobody would turn them down. Arsenal Lounge, hi, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. Make you home, mind up, Ryan. At least Brownie's audio is working perfectly now compared to a past. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, sorry, Randy. The thing is, my phone, I always have to, it's better with headphones. And if I go nearer the sea, the wind can pick up. Who do you think will win a Ballon d'Or? Good question. I think Haaland, Actually, Haaland's in Marbella. I didn't notice this until this afternoon. The Norway team are in Marbella. They're going to go to Luxembourg for a friendly tomorrow. They're actually training, warm weather training, in Marbella soccer thing. If I knew that, I would have gone down there. I would have gone down there and live stream from there. Randy Brownie, if you win the lottery, sure, 100% goes a day. I'm Professor, so can't even get questions in line. Leave it out. Hi, Cheddars. Hope you're well, my friend. Kante is favourite for Ballon d'Or. Oh, yeah. Forgot about him, actually. Matthew Price. The agent was the one who put Salah on the plane. Yeah, Cardiff offered to put him on commercial flight. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What I'm going to do, because there's a lot of misinformation going out. You are right. You bang on, Matthew. I'm not having to go at you. But after, and I have said this, after the court case is completed, I will be doing a video about it all. I did do one on the anniversary of his death. Please check that out. But I didn't want to play the blame game because legal reasons and so on. So when the case is completed, then I will be doing a video again, because people outside of Cardiff fan base don't really know the details. Tom, why even come to Everton in the first place? You only want to manage elite top level clubs. He's done throughout his career. Then why come here? Come on, Tom. Would you really have thought that Real Madrid would be so bad this year? Would you really have thought Zidane would walk away? He wasn't sacked, he would walk away. And let's be honest, would Ancelotti really think Real Madrid would come calling? Because there are far younger managers and more progressive managers out there. The problem, what the plan is very, very much like Zidane. His number 2 is going to be former Spanish striker Raúl, who I love, by the way. I do love Raúl. He's going to be the number 2, and he's in charge of Real Madrid's B team, Castilla. So how it's going to work, very much like Zidane, is that he's going to take Raul under his wing for a few years, and then Raul is going to be the next manager of Real Madrid. I love Raul. If Raul could speak English, I would try and get him on the on the show. But that's problems. That's problem with you. Some of the players of you don't speak English. I mean, I could speak. Do an interview in Spanish, but you guys wouldn't know. I thought he would be a different type man. In a day and ground. Yeah, we are. Hi, Simon. How are you, my friend? Hope you well. Everton finished 12th for Ancelotti. Napoli job was okay. Ancelotti maybe. No, not. He wasn't really backed at Everton. Ideally, he was going to be backed. He wasn't really backed. Rodriguez was basically a free transfer. Rodriguez has been really poor. His attitude's been really poor as well. He hasn't really been backed, if I'm honest here. Randy, his audio cut as soon as I said that. Oh shit, sorry. Someday, yeah, I would say he failed at Napoli, as they have improved since he left. Regress and okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. He was also sacked. Yeah, but Sam, he was sacked because there was an issue between him and the owner. The owner at Napoli is a bit of a nutcase. Jack, hi Brownie. I'm very well, my friend. I'm very well. Brownie, white Heineken is average. It's the only thing only thing I can get my hands on at the moment. I will be changing later on. Yeah, right. With later on as well. I'm actually going to be next few days. Tonight, actually going to do a live show tonight. Now, guys, it's a live show, so I need the mod squad on my best behaviour tonight. Yeah, I can't afford. My YouTube friend Brentford Clive. I'm going to check on him to see if he is alive after that win against Swansea, and he's now supporting a Premier League team. So we're just going to have a chat. I'm not really going to go into the. I will go into the comments, but not as often. But we all know, given the time of night, I need the mod squad to be on par tonight. Because it wouldn't be fair on. Well, it wouldn't be fair on. I'm not saying me. I don't really care, but Clive has given up his time for the channel, having a chat. Hopefully, it'll be a bit of laughs. It'll be entertainment for you. Let's try to give him the attention he deserves by keeping out the bots and so on, yeah, and the trolls. I have to go, Brownie. Thank you very much, Matthew. Much appreciated. And they both bad enough. They both bad. I get what you were saying about not turning Real Madrid down, but frustrating thing is him taking long-term project Everton only to leave at the first opportunity. Just worse. Yeah, I know, but I would never have thought that they were gone for Ancelotti. I would never have thought. Allegri turned them down. Allegri verbally agreed with Real Madrid when Juventus offered, and Allegri went back to Juventus. Basically a Pep Arteta situation. Yeah, basically, but it was before, and it turned out successful before, Andy, because Ancelotti and Zidane. Yeah, live show, Jack says. I'll be there, Brownie. Thank you very much. Don't worry. Right. Yeah, so it is UK time. It's 8:30 tonight. I'm just going to be having a chat with Brentford Clive. Tomorrow, I'm going in the night about 9 o'clock, I think. And thank you, Richard, for sorting it out as well. I'm going to be talking. No, it'll be doing an upload. I don't like live shows with former football players, but doing an upload with a former flying postman, and he played for Coventry in the Premier League, and he played for both Swansea and Cardiff as well. One of the very few players to play for both teams, but lovely guy, and yeah, we'll have a good chat. Then it may be tomorrow afternoon, or I'm trying to push it for Thursday afternoon. But I got the king of watch-alongs on. I've got the king of watch-alongs. It's going to be an upload again. I don't know. It could be a live show. It depends, because he doesn't mind chat going nuts. But I'm sure many of you have heard about him. He's my very, very good YouTube friend, Denveloper. So Denver is going to be on the chat. We're going to be talking everything from Arsenal to Thailand, the Thai birds, because he lives there, and probably cryptocurrencies as well. So we'll just random chat. I said he's not coming on unless he has a beer, so it'll be a bit of a a lively chat, few laughs, I'm sure. So Brentford Clive tonight. John Williams, former Cardiff, Swansea, and Coventry Premier League player, tomorrow, and Denveloper then on Thursday. I'm sure I'll do more uploads if any breaking news and all that comes. But until then, thank you ever so much for your support. Thank you ever so much for your time. Thank you ever so much for just being you, I suppose. Just being you. Okay. You take care. Hasta luego. Adios. Cheers.